Ephesians 2 says, we are God's handiwork. I'm not sure why, but that makes me think about shop class in middle school. I think I remember our teacher was missing some fingers, but that's probably not a real memory. In that class, in shop class, we did handiwork, and it wasn't great. Birdhouses were built, maybe some picture frames and ashtrays. I don't know, it was the early 90s. I specifically remember making an oven rack pusher puller tool thingy out of wood. Saws sawed, drills drilled, lathed. I even sanded and stained it. Handiwork. My creation was not perfect, not at all. But when I gave it as a gift to my mom and dad, they absolutely treasured it. I think it's still in their kitchen drawer nearly 35 years later. I think they loved it. Maybe, in fact, we are God's handiwork, imperfect, but loved and cherished forever. The next semester, I took home economics. It was the early 90s. I sewed an apron. I picked out the fabric, cut the design, and used the sewing machine to construct it. Handiwork. Crooked, loose seams, pockets that didn't pocket. Imperfect, and I was so proud of it. The fabric was this multicolored laser beams on a black background. It was the 90s. I wore it proudly around the kitchen on the rare occasions that I actually helped out in there. Handiwork. I think it's strange sometimes we as humans will look at something we deem perfect or close to it and call it divine. The Mona Lisa is a great example. But what makes it perfect, I believe, is the reflection of our own imperfections that we see inside it. The crooked smile, the longing eyes, the human artist's complicated emotions strewn on the canvas. It's all handiwork, beautiful, imperfect handiwork. That's what we are. That's what we're invited to keep creating in this life. We are co-creators. We are handiworkers. We shape our days and our lives alongside the divine cosmic energy of God. Imperfectly, we create, and it is loved. We create tools, aprons, homes, work. We create communities and cultures. We create moments, all imperfect. It's the moments that I'm most interested in creating these days. Moments, human to imperfect human moments, little instances of connection, little sacred moments. Imperfect, but holy and loved. May your handiwork be blessed with God's divinity today. May you accept your role as an imperfect co-creator of the world around you. May you make slightly misshapen, flawed, and beautiful moments with others today. Amen. And Between is about you. Take this message into your life this week and fill the space between you and every person you encounter with your sacred light. My favorite church is the space between people. Now go with God's love and create the church between.